Hello, and welcome to The Sims.
The finale.
Last time, Gemma became a vampire, so she went away to a new town to make a new start. Let's see how it goes. So Gemma now has wings. She can fly.
That's amazing.
I wish I could fly. I'd be great at flying. And now Gemma is a vampire. She has her own set of wings. And here we are, the new town. We seem to have arrived in the graveyard. Let's explore. Ooh, eerie. I like it. This is the sort of peaceful place a vampire can settle down. Although, we're not going to live here, so Gemma, I think you better hide those wings so we can blend in. There we go. Now let's get out of here and explore the town. See the place where we're going to be living. You see, Gemma's brother is really important, and he's made it so we have got a nice house in this town.
It's going to be brilliant.
Ooh, that's a nice house. Though we're not living there. This is where we are going to live. I'm sure this house is going to be great. Let's have a look. This is it. Seems a bit small. Well, I suppose we have to make the best of it. Now, the first thing anyone does upon getting a new house is checking out the bedroom. Nice big bed. Not quite as nice as my old bed in my old house, but it'll do. It'll be fine. I'm sure we can redecorate and make the house nice soon enough. At least we've got a roof over our heads. Okay, now we've seen the house, let's go and explore the town properly. The moving guy with all Gem's stuff isn't coming anytime soon.
So, we might as well.
Let's see what we have to see. What on earth is that? What? Within the house lurks a great evil? Oh dear, the local nutter. Let's just go and don't make eye contact.
I can't believe that guy.
Saying my house was evil. I mean, it could do with some decorating, but I'm sure there's nothing wrong with it. Now, this looks like a nice sort of social place. After all, here we are in our new town. We need to make some friends. But who are we going to talk to? We're going to have to be strategic. Find an excuse to talk to somebody and... Oh, this person spoke to me.
Well, that makes things easier.
Okay, her name is Alice. Nice. Seems Gem's made a new friend. Ah, they're going to go and listen to the guitaring together. Well, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be. We're meeting people already. Brilliant. So we know our crazy neighbour, and now we know Alice. See, it's not so bad. I think we're going to like this new town. So, anyway, we're quite new here, and do you think maybe you could show me around? By the way,
I like your hat. Is that your natural hair colour?
Anyway, we should go and see all the stuff. Great, so now we've got a guide. Alice is going to show us around Midnight Hollow. Here we are, the local corner shop. We can buy almost anything you can think of.
Bread,
Milk,
marker pens, ducks.
and pine cones. And here is where everybody goes to eat. It's basically a Subway, except low budget. But it's still good. The sandwiches are made of real bread and everything.
Let's buy a sandwich.
Turkey, cheese, lettuce and cucumber, please.
Nom.
That was good.
I would go there again.
Come on, Alice. Where are we going next? This town isn't just shops and hangout spots.
It has culture.
For example, this is where the mayor does stuff. Okay, next. Oh, great. We're in the town centre.
Look at it. It's beautiful.
And here we are at the bank, which looks suspiciously like Gringotts. I wonder if it's staffed by goblins. Huh? Yeah, I suppose it is starting to get a bit late. Okay, let's go home. Here we are. This is where I live. Oh yeah, there was this guy before saying the house was evil and stuff. But I'm sure he was just crazy. Right? The house isn't dangerous, is it? Really? Oh, the house has been abandoned for years and years and years. Nobody wants to live here. But why not? People say it's haunted. Well, I'm sure it's all just silly stories. Anyway, I better get off to bed. It was nice to meet you, Alice. I'll see you later.
Bye.
We'll talk to each other soon, okay? See ya. So people say the house is haunted. Typical. All the houses I could have been set up with, and Ash found this one. Oh well.
I've made a new friend.
I'm happy. After all, we're here to make a new start. And day one has been pretty good.
What was that?
Oh God. Is there a ghost? No. Forget this. I'm going back to bed. I'm not having any more of this. No more weird stuff. No more ghosts or mind control, killing or insane asylums. We're just going to have a nice, normal, mundane life. Let's just try and go to sleep. It's just a story. There are no ghosts in this house. Everything's fine. It's morning. We made it through with no weird stuff. Whoa. That's really bright. Too bright. I don't think I like this. It actually feels like it's burning. It's unbearable. In fact, I'm going to close these curtains. Maybe it's just hotter here in Midnight Hollows. Oh dear, I've probably got a tan now. Let's see.
Huh?
Where's our reflection? Gem's reflection's fading away. Perhaps these are the effects of the vampire bite kicking in. Vision's gone blurry. Gem, take off those glasses. Gem, you don't need glasses anymore. Oh, this is weird. Gem, I think you better put on some kind of veil to protect you from the sun.
Who's this guy?
Oh, it's the moving guy. He's arrived with all my stuff. Just a second, we just need to get ready. Gem, just find something that's going to shield you from the sun. And so not to arouse suspicion, try not to make it too obvious that you're a vampire. Oh. Well, that's quite vampire-like, but maybe we can get away with it. So, you're the guy that's going to take all my stuff in.
I've been expecting you.
This is good. Now I can finally make this empty house into a home. Once my rubbish is all over the place, everything will be fine. There, so just drag all the boxes in and they'll be fine. And I have an idea. I'll invite my new friend Alice around to help me unpack. Well, that looks suspiciously like sitting around not unpacking. You're just watching TV and doing nothing.
Well, I suppose you've unpacked the TV, so that's a start. But you've got boxes all over the place. Look at them all.
Cardboard boxes and clutter, here, there and everywhere. So it appears you've spent the entire day watching horror films. What one are you watching? Oh, I remember this. This was one of your favourite films when you was a kid. Yeah, I like that one too. Well, I don't know about you, but I think it's been a good day. Hanging out, watching films with friends, and absolutely nothing weird has happened. What's wrong, Alice? Oh, look at the time! We've been sitting here all day, and we haven't done any unpacking. But I'm afraid it's getting late. So, Alice is going to go home now. If that's okay. So, Gem, can you let her out? What? She just locked the door. Jem? What are you doing? You're not letting her leave? But... What's going on? Whatever it is, I think it's past. Oh no! Jem tried to attack her own friend. But why did she do that? It's almost as if something came over her. Jem's getting vampire cravings. This isn't good. The sun now burns, the mirror has no reflection, and now she impulsively attacked her own friend. I'm sorry, Alice.
That's all garnish. Fin plots too collies.
No, it's not okay. It's too dangerous to be around Jem. I'm sorry, Alice. I know you're trying to help and be understanding, but Jem came here to make a new start. But it seems that Jem cannot have friends. Maybe it would be better if you go. Leave Jem to be alone forever. What? Vampire melodrama? Is that another thing that vampires have? Okay, but we have to get this under control. What? Alice said there's a vampire cure, and her family know how to make it. So Alice can make all this go away. How do her family possibly know how to cure vampirism? It's not exactly a common condition. Okay, let's get to bed. Jem's not feeling too well. Tired, hungry. Maybe a bit of sleep will help. Good night, Jem. Try and feel better. Sweet dreams. Oh, that wasn't good. That wasn't a good sleep. Now Jem's having nightmares about the whole thing. Someone's at the door. Hello? There's no one here. Who's knocking at our door? Those pesky kids. That sound came from behind the bookcase. Okay, we ignored it last time, but we've got to find out what that noise is. If something or someone is in our house, we need to know. Jem! You found a secret passage! Behind the bookcase. I wonder where this is going to lead. Oh no. Jem feels all dizzy. She's feeling deprived of her vampire needs. Okay, I think it's past. So we've got a staircase leading down into the dark. What are we going to find down here? I'm not sure about this. Okay, it's too dark. Let's put on a light. Is something down here? I don't see anything. So Jem's tiny little house is hiding this big basement. It doesn't look like anyone's been down here in a long time. Who is that? There's a creepy woman hiding in our basement. Was she the one making the sounds? Who are you, and what are you doing here? She's always been here. She's been here as long as she can remember. But this is Jem's house. We need you to leave, or we're calling the police. She says it's her house. She says it's been her house since the late 19th century. But that's like 100 years. That's impossible.
It's not impossible. Vampires have a very long lifespan.
But she's been trapped down here. People are afraid of what they don't understand, and just for being different, they chose to punish her in the cruelest way they can think of, to leave her trapped alone in the dark and forgotten. You see, this archway between Gem and the old vampire is cursed, sealed, harnessing the power of the sun, and it prevents her from ever leaving. Stepping through that archway will kill a vampire, but it can be turned off, and she can be freed by pressing the sun crest on the wall. You don't look well, Gem. Food doesn't satisfy, sleep no longer seems to reinvigorate you, the hunger is getting difficult to manage, and Gem doesn't want to impulsively attack or scare people. But she's starting to feel weak. The vampire says if you free her, she'll make everything better again. Seems harmless enough, and it would be nice to have a fellow vampire around. What do you think? Should we free her? Should we free the old vampire by pressing the crest on the wall? I don't know about this. I mean, can we really trust her? I guess there's only one way to find out. She's been down here for 100 years, and now she's free. So, Gem hasn't been feeling very well, having deprived herself of her vampire needs. But the old woman says that she could help. Will she stick to her word? I hope so. Oh, what's she doing? Uh-oh. This doesn't look good. Is she going to betray us? She destroyed the sun crest, the thing responsible for keeping her trapped in that room all those decades. She's run away. So she lied. I wonder where she's gone. Maybe we can catch her. How dare she not stick to her side of the deal? After we freed her too. The door's open. She must have gone outside. Oh no. The deprivation's taking its toll again. Well, that was weird. We've just woken up, but we feel great. It was all a dream. Gemma doesn't feel hungry or tired, she feels fine. What a relief.
Ancient vampires living in a secret basement, come on!
Oh, that's the last thing I want to hear first thing in the morning. Who's this? Ah, it's Alice.
Hi!
Borgle. To nerve.
So, she just called to find out how we're doing. Great! Much better, actually. In fact,
Better than ever.
Funipalorp.
check the news.
Why?
There have been attacks, murders, victims drained of blood. What? Oh yeah, sure, blame the vampire. Wasn't me, I've been here all night. Bye. The cheek, as if. Although now I do have kind of a bad feeling about this.
Let's check out the news.
So apparently, these two guys got attacked. Bite marks, drained of blood. Oh dear. Surely not. That was all a dream, wasn't it?
Okay, let's check the bookcase.
If this opens, we'll know that Jem isn't the only one living here. Oh dear. So, that vampire we freed last night has been attacking people.
I think it's time we confronted her.
It's a lot brighter down here.
There she is. The old vampire. We freed her so she can help us with our condition, not run around killing people. Are you feeling better? Feeling better? There have been vampire attacks. It was you, wasn't it? You killed those people. I think you'll find it was us. What? What are you talking about? What's wrong? The old vampire. She's younger. How'd that happen? Well, she'll tell us. So last night, when Jem collapsed, the old vampire was there. Jem now feels so much stronger, so much more energy and life, because last night, they went together on a little hunt, and Jem gave in to her vampiric needs. Now Jem is feeling better than ever, and it's all because of the older vampire's help. Help? But I don't want to be killing people. Jem came here to make a new start. Oh? And what did you think being a vampire would be? That you could get by with blood substitutes? No matter how fervently the delusional will insist, substitutes will never be as good as the real thing. Speaking of which, vampires should stay away from vegetarian sausages. Too much garlic. Well, in that case, Jem's friend, Alice, mentioned a cure for vampirism. Humans cannot cure vampirism. This cure is a nice little word for eradicate. Humans cannot coexist with each other, and they don't want to coexist with vampires. They want to destroy us, and there are things out there worse than humans. Not Alice. Alice is nice. You'd like her if you met her. It's a trick. I'd get rid of her before she gets rid of you. Well, who are you? What's your name? She looks somewhat confused. Funny the things you can forget when stuck alone in the dark for so long. Small details like a name. Memories and dreams become indistinguishable. After a few years you can forget the faces of people you once knew. After 100, she can't even remember her own family. She found herself trapped in a room with a mirror, which would only reflect her surroundings. After all this time, she doesn't remember what she looks like. She doesn't know who she is. I think she wants to be left alone. Okay, we'll go. How sad. I suppose, as bad as things are for Jem, it could be worse. What's this? A book on vampires. This could be useful. Let's take it. The older vampire seems sympathetic, but at the same time, I'm not sure if I trust her. But now, I'm not sure if I trust Alice either. What if the vampire's right about this cure? What if there is no cure? We want to know not only how to protect ourselves from harm, but how to defend ourselves against vampires should she turn on us. There's nothing in here about curing vampirism, but there does seem to be a method for dispelling the evil. All you need is to obtain a lock of their hair and recite the magic words to open a portal which will pull the creature in. Okay, Jem has a backup plan just in case. Now who's at the door? Oh, it's Alice. And she's got the cure. Why don't you come into the kitchen? You know, I don't think I need a cure. I think I can live with it. I think it's not that bad, so why don't we just forget the whole thing? If I'm going to be cured, we have to do this. Are you sure? I have a fear of beakers. Oh! You've got a great big needle instead. Well, that makes things far better. All Jem can think about is what the older vampire was saying. What if it's a trick? What if Alice is a vampire hunter?
Oh, Alice? This is my auntie from Barcelona. She doesn't speak a word of Simlish. I know what you are. The cure! No, don't do this. Uh-oh. What's she gonna do to Alice? They're gone. Where did she take Alice?
It seems they went in that direction.
Towards the graveyard. The older vampire may have put doubt in Jem's mind, but we still want to believe that Alice is Jem's friend. Let's go after her.
Here we are. Midnight Hollow Cemetery.
Weemabu! Banukizi!
Where could she be? It's kind of creepy at this time of night. Alice? Where are you? I heard a voice. Where was it? It came from over here.
Weemabu! Banukizi!
Oh God, really? The old vampire buried Alice alive. We've got to save her. Don't worry, Alice. We'll get you out of here. Poor Alice. Was this that twisted vampire's idea of trying to protect me from the cure? We've done it. Let's try and get Alice out of here. Note to self, buy a shovel. Right. Are you okay, Alice?
Actually, I don't think Jem's feeling too well herself. You may have noticed, it's dawn.
The sun is coming up. Jem needs to get out of here before... Well, yeah, that. But also before the sun comes up and she explodes or something. Yeah, that's okay, Alice. But I've got to go now. Jem cannot stay in the sun. Jem risked her life to save Alice. But she forgot the veil. Don't burn up. Jem's gonna get home and confront that vampire once and for all. Alice says she's gonna help, but she's gonna go home and get something first. Okay, let's get out of the sunlight. Whew, that was close. Okay, let's read this book, see what it says. So we need to get a lock of the old vampire's hair, and then say the magic words, and then we can get rid of her. How are we going to get a lock of her hair? Do you have some scissors? Oh. Well, that'll do too, I suppose. This is it. We're going into the basement. It's daytime, so the old vampire must have retired to her coffin. This is the perfect opportunity to get a lock of her hair for this magic spell. But seriously, Jem, you couldn't find some scissors?
That looks kind of like a Chris blade.
I don't think they're meant for cutting hair, but if it does the job,
let's do this.
There she is. I hope she doesn't wake up. Phew. I think we've made it. Okay, let's do this magic spell. Send the vampire away for good. I hope this works. There it is! The portal. So now for the magic words, and it should drag the vampire inside. She's awake! And the spell's not complete. Oh no. Run away! What are we gonna do? Attack her with a mirror? No, that's stupid. Contrary to popular belief and the sake of the plot, vampires cannot be killed with Chris daggers. It said that in the book. They're only really good for cutting hair. Uh-oh. Gem's getting strangled. But Alice is here. Now she's gonna rescue us. What's Alice gonna do? She pressed the moon crest. The door has been powered by the moon. Alice is a werewolf? She saved us! Uh-oh. The older vampire is using a hypnotic gaze. Alice has been controlled! Uh-oh. Oh no! Gem! The older vampire is looking conflicted. And Alice has come too. She just attacked Gem, but she didn't mean it. Oh no! Poor Gem! It seems to have awoken a memory from the old vampire's past. What's Gem doing? No! Gem! Alice was being controlled! Look at Gem's eyes. They've gone red. It seems the vampire part of her has taken over, and now she's gonna finish the portal spell. What's Alice doing? She has a strange-looking gun, and she's aiming it at Gem. What? Gem deflected the bullet. It hit the old vampire. Was Alice gonna kill Gem? Well, if she was, then she missed. Too bad, Alice. And now the portal spell is done. The old vampire is being sent away. She's gone! And now, Gem is turning her sights on Alice.
Oh!
Uh-oh, run! Push her away! What's going on? Gem's been pulled in. Pulled into the portal. But how? It's over. The portal has disappeared. The old vampire and Gem are gone. So the old vampire lies dying. It must have been the werewolf's bullet. What's this? She has a reflection. She sees herself for the first time in 100 years. The old vampire has been cured, and as her humanity returns, she has memories of her past life flashing before her eyes. So the bullet Alice meant for Gem didn't miss, after all. But now mortal,
Gem has lived far beyond her years, and in old age, she dies human.
And now, Gemma has arrived.
The portal has disappeared. There's no going back now.
What's this?
This newspaper is dated over 100 years ago, so the portal took us back in time, back to the late 19th century. And over here, that's all that's left of the old vampire. So, Alice did kill her.
That werewolf was probably trying to kill Gem the entire time.
Well, I think it's time to go on a little werewolf hunt. So in cold revenge, Gemma attacked the werewolf families of the past.
But they soon discovered where she lived.
An angry mob retaliated and overwhelmed her. She was locked inside a coffin, and a charm was placed upon the wall to make sure she would never get out again. The basement was closed and forgotten about, and the house gained a reputation and was left empty. As for Gemma, one by one the candles flickered and died, and all the light faded. And so, for 100 years, Gem slept and waited. Until, one day, the house had an unexpected visitor.